lectures, go to school, go to college, go to your parents. Don't come to watch my movies for that. We hear the media start saying, "Oh, this is this universe and that universe," and that's bloody nonsense. Yeah. The universe is only, like I said. And the other thing is, when you talk about the OTT shows, okay, yeah, they may have a little more liberty to do all of that. But tell me one thing: do you see any of those shows and feel that there's anything cinematic in those shows? That, oh my God, I would want to see this on the big screen.
Koimoi.com.
There's also a conversation around, say, police brutality, and for a long time you have been dealing with cops in your films. So do you draw a line somewhere that it doesn't go brutal? How do you work around that?
I don't. I don't work around that. Not at all. Like, I don't care about, police brutality and all of this has been from the time we were born. Yeah. I mean, and it's going to be there till once we're dead and gone. So it's not anything new. Only, it just keeps popping up here and there. But I'm not here to give either the cops, I'm nobody to give them a good certificate or a bad certificate. I'm just true to my story. So in there, if the cop is brutal, he's brutal. If he's soft, he's soft.
So that's the plain context of it, as it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a whole thing called a universe building that's going on with every studio possible. So is there a way you could create a gangster universe, say call it a Revengers of Bollywood sort of a thing?
Frankly, I wouldn't want to. I mean, superheroes belong in those universes, not real people. I mean, it's really funny when people, we hear the media start saying, "Oh, this is this universe and that universe," and that's bloody nonsense. Yeah. The universe is only, like I said, it's the superheroes. Rest is, I mean, it's cool to call it that, or maybe even foolish to call it that.
Considering the crime genre, there are certain constraints when it comes to the big screen. There's censorship, but the same thing is not there on the OTT. So tell me, does that lure you to make projects for OTT?
Not at all. See, when you say OTT and all of that, yes, the only limited, the only freedom you have is that there's no censorship. So it doesn't mean you put in sex and profanity when it's not needed, or vulgarity or nudity. I mean, look at it. Let me name the greatest crime films of all time, like Godfather, Untouchable, Scarface, Heat. What nudity was there in these films? I mean, what profanity was there in these films? So you don't, just because you're doing crime doesn't mean you need to resort to this. And the other thing is, when you talk about the OTT shows, okay, yeah, they may have a little more liberty to do all of that. But tell me one thing, do you see any of those shows and feel that there's anything cinematic in those shows? That, oh my God, I would want to see this on the big screen. So it's not. They're designed, and executed for a certain audience which is watching it on the laptops, phones, or televisions. And when you are creating something for the large screen, it's a completely different mindset. Like they said, television is a medium of close-ups.
Yes.
So but when it's film, I mean, that's it. That's your, So yeah, I don't even see them as competition. I don't see them as, I mean, they're just, they're there. They're entertaining, but they're not cinematic.
So you don't plan to switch, do you?
Not as long as love. No. The point is, not as long as I'm getting to make movies, why would I want to switch? The day I'm not getting work, I will definitely give that a thought. I definitely want to keep working. But my point is that as long as you're getting an opportunity to make films, why the hell would you make anything else?
Considering all your films, including Mumbai Saga, so they are very close to the politics of the land. But somehow you never let them be a political commentary. So is that a conscious decision? And the entertainment is always on the top. How does that happen?
But that's the whole point of making the film. No, they're supposed to entertain. They're not supposed to make social political comments and reflect on society and all that crap and take that moral high ground. No, boss. I make a film so that you can go into the theater and enjoy it, enjoy that ride. I mean, I still believe and follow the fact that, cinema is the suspension of disbelief. So you go in there, you enjoy your film, enjoy your ride. Boss, you want lectures, go to school, go to college, go to your parents. Don't come to watch my movies for that.
Koimoi.com